Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to create this fully functional sign up box with cool animated effect only using Elementor. When anyone clicks get started from your website, this cool login form comes up. They can either log in, or if they are new users, they can just click on sign up and it'll transform into a sign up form with a cool sliding animation. We'll make this form fully functional using PHP, so without further ado, let's see how to do that for completely free. So we're in the Elementor page builder because first we want to design the amazing form. Right now I'm having fully empty canvas in the Elementor. First thing I'm going to do is add a new container inside this box. A container will be added. I'm going to double click on the container and rename this section just for better organization. Then let's work on the section. Here on the width, let's make it 1240 pixel. Then make the min height. First select the VH, which is viewport height, and make it 100 so the section covers the whole page height. Scroll down, make the justify content center and align items center. So inside the section now, I'm going to add a new container and let's rename this one box. This will be the main login or sign up box. So first here, keep the content width full width and make the width, first select the pixel 768 pixel. Make the min height 480 pixel and the box size will be something like this. Now scroll down, make the gaps all 0. Scroll down all the way and open the additional options, and inside the overflow just choose the hidden. I don't want anything goes out of this box. Now go to the advanced. On the margin, let's make all sides 252 pixel. It'll add a huge margin around this box. And here make the padding 0. Alright, now inside this box, let's add a new container and let's rename this one sign up. First we're gonna make the sign up. Okay, so make the sign up's width 50%. Scroll down, make the justify content center and align items also center. Keep the gaps all 0. Now scroll up, go to the style, and I'm gonna add a background color on this container, so we can select the classic, and on the color picker select fully white color. The code should be this. Now go to the advanced and I'll link the padding just on the right 50 pixel and on the left 50 pixel. Then scroll down and I want to make the position absolute so I can take this container anywhere I want. After that, keep the horizontal orientation on the left, keep offset 0, vertical orientation top and offset 0, but make the z index 1. So keep the container like this for now. Now inside this container, first I'm gonna add a heading widget to add a text. Change the text from here to create account. Go to the style to style this text. First open the typography and change the font family to Montserrat. Montserrat, this is a nice font. Then make the font size 32 pixel. Then weight 700, which is bold, and close the typography. But I actually want to save this typography because later we're going to be needing this a couple more times. So we can just click on this create new global font, click on the plus, and here let's rename this my custom font. Click on create. Now whenever we're going to need this typography, just click on the earth icon and select my custom font. It will be exactly like this. Nice. Now I want to make the text color fully black. That's it. Now after this heading, I want to make social sign up options. Here as you can see, we have the Facebook login, Google login, or Apple login. So click on the plus and there's a widget called social icons. You'll find this. Just add it right after the text. By default it will add some icons, but I'm going to remove them all and click on the first one. Click on the icon library. Here search for Facebook. Click on all icons and select the Facebook with just F icon. Now close it. Click on add item. Click on icon library. This time let's search Google, click on all icons and select the G icon. Then finally, let's search for Apple and select the Apple logo, and it will be added here. Now on the shape, select the circle, so it'll be like this, and keep the alignment left. Now scroll up, go to the style, and let's style this icon a little bit. First of all, select the color to custom, and on the primary, let's select a color. I'm going to type a color code here, just copy it. FF4B2B. It will have this color. And for the secondary color, just keep it white, which is this icon color. Okay. Now make the size 14, this icon size, and make the padding here 0.6 em. Also make the spacing 5. Also, if you want, you can scroll down and add some icon hover, like on the primary. Maybe you want it to become fully black when you hover like this. Alright, nice. And just go to the advanced now. I'll leave the margin, and just on the top make it 20, and just on the bottom 20. Okay, we're down here. Now after that, let's add a simple text editor to add some text. And this text will say, or use your email for registration. So basically it's saying either use your social accounts or use your email for registration, which we're gonna make in a few moments. So to add form, click on plus and search for form. The widget will come up. Just add it after the text, and you'll see some input will be added. So on the left side, let's edit that. So first we have the name, then email, and finally password. So we're gonna click here. Instead of the message, in the type, I'm gonna select the password option, and it will turn it to a password. And of course, change the label, not label, the placeholder to password. And we can delete the label. We don't need the label here, or we can just turn up the label from here. Okay, we only need clean inputs. Okay, so for now, let's delete the email like this and delete the password to see how it's looking in clean mode. Okay, so after that, we have to edit this button, send button. So we can scroll down, open the buttons, and let's make the text here sign up. Now we have so many options after, like actions after submit. Here you can see some actions are there. Collect submission plus email address. You can click on plus to add more stuff here, more actions here. Then we have collect submissions. You can collect the user IP and user agent. Then on email, you can actually set your email, that in which email address you want all the submission details. For me, it's this email address, and you can also edit the subject, so you know it's from your website. Then if you reply, you can decide from which email you're replying to the user. Alright, so let's scroll up and go to the style to style the whole form nicely. First, make the rows gap 16. Then we have this text color here. Then scroll down, open the field, which is this input fields. And let's make the background color 6E. Exactly this code. And the background color will be this. Now the text color, we can make it a little bit darker to make it pop with the background. You can copy this exact color. Now by default it has a border, as you can see, but on the border color I'm gonna make it fully transparent. I don't want any border. Now scroll down, we have the button styles. First thing, keep the position stress, otherwise it will be like this. Then open the typography. First select the My Custom Font, then open the typography. We have the Montserrat font, but make the size only 12, and then transform, make it uppercase to make it like this. Close the typography. Then make the background color of the button, let's type a code, FF4B2B, nice red color, and also set the border color same. So we can just copy the code from here. And okay, first we have to select the border type, solid, and now we have the border color, make it the same. Okay, after that, Make the border radius 100 pixels to make it fully round. Then let's edit the text padding. I'll link the padding first. On the top, 12 and 45, 12, 45. So basically we're done with our form. This is looking quite good already. Okay, so after the sign up, let's make the sign in. So we can just right click on it and duplicate this, but rename this sign in. The container width will be the same. Pretty much everything will be the same. But inside it, the heading will be different. In this heading, it'll say sign in instead of create an account. Then social icons will be the same, but on this text, it'll say or user account. Also, the form will be different. Let's delete this form. And to add a login form, we have dedicated widget for that. Just search login and you'll see this. Just select the text like this, search the login, click on the login, and it will be added right after that. And in the login, we only have the email or username and the password. So let's turn off the label. First go to the button, make the button alignment justified, and then open the additional options. And we can select this custom label, and we can actually edit this placeholder. So on the username placeholder, we can just keep email like this. And on the password label, just keep password. So if we just delete the values, it'll be like this, okay? Now, instead of styling it from scratch, we can open the sign up, copy this form, then select the login, right click, and paste the style. And the style will be exactly the same, like this, okay? But I see there is still the border, so let's go to the style actually. And in the fields, just make the border color fully transparent. Make sure this is transparent. Okay, so there are actually no borders. Nice. Now, let's close this sign up and sign in. And after these two containers, I'm going to add one more container. So click on add new container. New container will be added right after that. Now, let's rename this container overlay container. This will be the overlay, which is this red thing, okay? First, make the overlay width 50%. Scroll down, open the additional options, make the overflow hidden. Go to the advanced, make the padding all 0, make the position absolute, then scroll down, keep the horizontal left, but offset, select percent, and make it 50%. It will be here. Then keep the offset here 0, but Z index 10. I'm making sure this is all over the thing, or forward of everything. As you can see, this is forward of every item here. Okay, now inside this container, let's add a new container, and we can rename this overlay because this container will be the colored one, red. Go to the style first, make the color FF416C. We'll have a nice color, and keep the container like this for now. Now inside, let's add a container, and I'm gonna rename this left panel because as you can see, this overlay has two sides or two faces. One is this face and other is this face. But right now we're making this face, which I renamed left panel. Okay, now let's add a heading. Let's make the left panel width 50%. Make the justify content center, align item center. Go to the advanced, on the padding on the right 40 pixel, on the left 40 pixel. Scroll down, make the position absolute, horizontal left offset 0, vertical top offset 0. Keep it like this for now. And you can see it's gone after making it absolute. So for now, before adding the custom code, I'm just going to keep it default so we can see this and add custom item inside this. So click on here, add a heading. Change the heading to welcome back. After the heading, now go to the style of the heading, make the alignment center, make the typography my custom font, and it'll be exactly how we want. and just make the text color fully white. So after the heading, I want a text editor. Drag it here, change the text to this, go to the style, alignment center, make the typography my custom font, but font size 14 pixel, and transform, keep it 400, weight 400, and make the layer spacing 0.5. Close it and make the text color fully white. Then go to the advanced, make the margin top 20, bottom 20. After that, after this text editor, I'm going to add a simple button. Let's add the button here, rename the button sign up, go to style, make the position center, open the typography, first make it my custom font, open the typography, make the font size 12, close, make the text color white, then make the background of this fully transparent. I don't want any background color on this button. Okay, but let's use a border solid, border width 1 pixel, border color fully white, and this border radius 100 pixel, so it will be a round shaped button. And at the end, let's make the padding 12, 45, 12, and 45 pixel. Don't worry about the button size, it will be fixed once everything is perfect. But for now, let's go back to the typography and make the transform uppercase. Okay. Oh, by the way, this button text should be sign in, not sign up. Make it sign in. Okay. Okay, so after we're done with this left panel, we can go back to the left panel and make the position absolute. It will be gone. But don't worry, it will be back once we turn everything perfect. Okay, so close this left panel, right click, duplicate, and make it right panel. And for now, let's make the absolute default so we can see this. Oops, we can see this is really cluttered, but don't worry, we just have to change the text, change this heading to hello friend, and this text editor to this, and finally this button to sign up. Okay, and now click on right panel, turn it back to position absolute, and instead of the horizontal orientation left, make it right. Okay, so after we are done adding everything here, it's time to use some custom code. And it's really easy to use custom code in the Elementor free version. Just click on this add elements and search HTML. You'll find this widget. Just add this widget in here. This widget will come up with a container. I'm gonna double click and rename this custom just to organize custom code. And this is the HTML code, and inside this we can add any custom HTML code we want. But the question is, do we have to know any code here? The answer is no. Just go to jimfahaddigital.com/tutorial, and also I'm gonna leave the link of this page in the description, so it will be in this page, and you'll have all the code you need for the project. You don't even have to understand any bit of the code, just have to copy and paste it inside the Elementor. So first we have this code, form container style CSS. Just select all and copy, or we can just click on copy to clipboard and go back to the Elementor. Inside this, paste the code. After pasting, go back, copy this main container, go back and select this box, which is our main box, and scroll down in the advanced tab. Under the CSS classes, add this code, and you'll see instantly it will have a box shadow. Nice. With the shadow, I wanted one thing. Go to the style, scroll down. Let's add a little bit border radius, like 10 pixel, to achieve this nice roundness. Okay. So that code is for the shadow. Now let's go ahead and copy this code. Just click on copy to clipboard, add this code in here, inside the style tag, add some space, just paste the code. Okay, after pasting, we need to copy the class name of the code. First, copy this form container, go back, and first select the sign up container. In the advanced tab, scroll down, add the class name in here. After adding, let's click on sign in. Do the same, just copy and paste this form container class name. Then go back and copy this sign in container class name. Then select this sign in, and after the form container, add one space and paste the class name. Then select the sign up and copy this sign up container. And in the advanced, after this class name, add one space and add that class name. We can already see the effect of this code. This is precisely on the center of this box. Now let's go to the JFT again, scroll down. We have this container overlay style CSS. So this code is particularly for this thing. Okay, so copy the whole code from here and add the code in the HTML widgets under the style tag. Okay, after adding the code, scroll down. We need this overlay class name first, and select this overlay. Add the class name in class CSS classes, and then select the overlay container. In here, just add the overlay, then type hyphen container, and it'll be visible again. But we need more classes to fix it perfectly. So go back. We need to copy this overlay panel and select this left panel first. Paste this code here, and then copy this overlay left. Paste this code after this code. Then copy this overlay right and select the right panel. But first add the overlay panel, then the overlay left class name. Okay, now we have these buttons, right? So for the button, we have this little ghost class name. Select this first button from the left panel, add the class name in the CSS classes, and then select the last button, add the CSS classes. This class name is a trigger because if you see, by clicking on this button, this animation is being triggered, right? So just added that class name. It'll help the JavaScript to trigger the animation. Okay, so we finally need the JavaScript code. So scroll down. You'll find this form.js code. Just copy all this. Go back and scroll down. Open the HTML. Now, this time, after the style tag, add some space. Paste the whole JavaScript code. Alright, so after adding the JavaScript code, we have to select the buttons. First, select the sign up one. And we have this button ID. In the button ID, we have to type sign up exactly like this. Then select the other button, the sign in button, and type sign in exactly like this. Now if I click on this button, it won't still work. And we gotta do a really simple thing. Scroll up, select this box container. In the advanced tab, scroll down. You'll see this CSS ID. In the ID, just type container, exactly like this. After typing, if I click on this button, it's still not working. Okay, but before that, let me just quickly select this right panel. And I think the mistake is here. Yes, this is supposed to be overlay right. Okay, now you can see the alignment is fixed. Now if I click on publish and click on the preview changes and click on the button now, and this is perfectly working. You see? By the way, in here, in my website, I'm currently logged in. That's why this is showing this. But if we open the same address in a private window and go there, you see this is saying sign in for login, and if I click on sign up, it's for creating an account. Perfect. So that's mean our JavaScript is perfectly working. So we cannot see this in the building mode right now, but if we try to refresh and see, refresh the whole page, make sure you save that or publish that. We click on button. Yes, now we can even see it in the building mode. Perfect. Now basically we're done with the design and the animation. Now in the design, one thing we have left is making it fully responsive. So this is the desktop mode. Desktop mode is perfect. Laptop mode is perfect, but if we click on the tablet mode, this is a bit messed up, as you can see, and it's even messed up in the mobile mode. We cannot even see it properly. So let's fix it on the tablet mode first. Open it. So in the tablet mode, the main problem is there is no gap on the left and right. We can simply add some gaps. So let's select this box container, and we can see this is the previous width, but if we just simply decrease the width, we'll simply can add gaps on left and right. So let's just make it 700 pixel, and this is perfect in the tablet mode. Now in the mobile mode, this is a bit challenging, but it shouldn't be that hard. So first I'm going to select this box, and in the advanced we can see there's some really high margin. First I'm going to make it 0, and we can see this looking like this. Now from the layout, and we can make the width 100%. Let's try it. Now we gotta do a few more things. First of all, select this overlay container and scroll down, make the direction row. It'll be gone like this. Now go to the JFD website and you'll find this form responsive CSS. Copy and add the code inside of this style tag at the end, and it'll be looking like this. The form part will be on the top and the sliding part will be on the bottom. Now finally select this box again, and on the min height just make it 810 pixel, and it'll be looking like this. Let's increase it a little bit more, like 850 pixel. Okay, now this is looking like this. Let's publish and refresh the whole page. Now if we go to the mobile mode, we can see this is perfect and it's animating the other way. By the way, we can see this is messed up a little bit, so we can select this one, sign up, and make the width 100%, and the direction row, it'll be fixed. And also go to the advanced, remove the padding, and just make it 20 pixel. It'll be perfect. Or on the top we can increase it to 50, on the bottom 50. But we can see we have to increase the height overall. But before that, here select the left panel, which is this, make the padding 20 pixel, it'll be fixed, and then select the section, box, and increase the min height, and this will be fixed here. Now this is looking like this, but here you can see again we have to decrease the padding. It's a little bit complex because the whole thing is complex, but if you just follow me step by step, you can achieve this complex layout. Okay, so in the right panel we can see the padding is really high, just make it 20 pixel. This is for this one, just make it 20 pixel, and this is fixed. This is for this one, but for this one we have to select the sign in container and make the padding 20 pixel, and this is fixed, and everything is just looking perfect, right? And I added the custom code because this functionality, this vertical animation, wasn't possible without the code. And one really final thing, select the section, go to the advanced, and on the margin top add 30 pixel, and on the margin bottom add 30 pixels, so we make sure there's some gaps, right? Now the whole thing is perfect design wise. There is no flaw in the design or animation, so now it's time to make it fully functional login form. And I'm going to show you how to use PHP code in the WordPress super easily. So let's publish this And don't worry about the PHP code. I just included that in the JFD website. So if you scroll up all the way, you'll see this form activation PHP code. Click on that. And from the Google Doc, just download the whole JSON. And let's go back to our WordPress. Click on this Elementor's logo. Click on Exit to WordPress. And we're in the pages. Now, we just have to import this JSON code we have downloaded. Hover over the tools, click on import. So as an importing tool, I'm going to get a simple plugin. Click on the plugins, click on add plugin and search code snippet. You'll see this one, code snippet by Code Snippets Pro. Just install it and then activate it. And it's active. Now scroll down, you'll see the snippets here. Hover over this and click on import. Now here in the choose file, just choose the file you have downloaded from the Google Drive. And we can see this registration-handler code snippet. Just opening this and click on upload files and import. And it's successfully imported. Now let's check if our forms works or not fully functionally. So we can go to the pages and we can open our home page. And here let's open the header, because in the header we have a button, get started. You can choose any button you want. Okay, we have opened our header. We can select the button here. And in the button link, we can directly search for get started. And we have our page, which is our login page. After adding the link, just publish the home page, open the home page in the preview mode, or let's just do the whole thing in incognito mode so we know this is working perfectly or not. I'm opening my domain name. This is opening the home page. Now, if I click on this get started, it's taking me to the get started page. And by the way, if you're wondering where I did get this really beautiful website, it's actually from kitpapa.com. In kitpapa.com, you can find super professional Elementor design templates in really affordable prices. I'll put the link of this page in the description. Make sure to check this website because whether you're a freelancer or an agency, these are must-have templates. Okay, anyways, let's go back to our tutorial. In here, let's try to create a new account. Click on sign up. Let's enter a name, test, email.com, and password, a random password. And let's hit sign up. And it says your submission was successful. Now let's go to the sign in and put that email address, test@email.com, and put that password. And we can even check remember me and click on login. So our email was unknown. That's because I entered the wrong email, but we came up to a really important thing, that if the email or password is wrong, if anything is wrong, this is taking us to the WordPress login interface. But we don't want that. We don't want our users to see any WordPress interface. We just want them to see this interface. If it's wrong, it should be in here. If something is wrong, we want them to see it in here. So there's a really easy solution for that. Go back to the Elementor. If we go to the JFD, scroll down all the way, we have this sign up form activation ID. So we just have to copy and paste all of these IDs. So first copy the register name and select the sign up form. Open the sign up form. So in the name, go to the advanced. And in the ID, instead of this name, just add that ID name. Okay. After that, we have email. For the email, we have this register email thing. Open up the advanced, enter the ID here. Then finally, we have the password. Although this is not named password, we can name it password from the label. Okay. Go to the advanced, and in the ID, add this register ID. Now let's publish and go to the private tab we're previously on, so we can test it. Now let's try to sign up again. And on the name, let's maybe add user1, email address user1 @email.com, and password, let's make it the same user1 so we can remember this. Okay, click on sign up. From submitted, now let's try to log in. Now if we add user1 @email.com and add the password user1, remember me, click on login. Okay, it's still not working. That's because if we go to our dashboard and go to the settings, general, scroll down, and actually we have to enable this membership. Anyone can register, and by default it will be a subscriber. Make sure this is subscriber, not an administrator, because a subscriber cannot log in your dashboard. Only administrator can. Okay, now scroll down, save the changes. Okay, and another thing, go to the snippet, click on the snippets. If you scroll down, and you'll see the registration handler we have just imported, right? So we gotta make this activate. Just activate this, and now we have to go back to our new tab, and this time it should work. So user1 @email.com, and password username, and click on sign up. And before you even go to the login, let's go to the users and see if there is new users or not. Hover on users, click on all users, and we can see that user1 has been added through this sign up form. And now if we go to sign in, we can simply log in with this. Click on login, and we're simply logged in. But if we try to go to the admin of this domain name, it doesn't work that way. You see, you don't have all the option an administrator has. Okay, and in the users we can see the user1 is a subscriber. Nice. So from here you can actually collect the email addresses of your users. Someone creates an account with this form, you get their username and their email addresses. If you want, you can collect these email addresses for your marketing purposes. Okay, so basically our functional form is fully functioning, it's fully working, and that is how you create a fully functional contact form with a beautiful aesthetic design. So that is it for today, guys. I know this video was a little bit complex because the thing is, we are making a complex thing. But if you follow me step by step and don't miss a thing, you can make the whole contact form functional and perfect in terms of designs. Alright, so if you have learned something new today, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment down below about the learning experience. Your feedback will be really appreciated. Oh, and by the way, if you think making a whole website is overwhelming, in the gymfahaddigital.com, we create websites for you. From a simple landing page to full-fledged e-commerce website, we do it all. Just come to gymfahaddigital.com. I'll put the link in the description and click on Need a Solution, submit a simple form, and we'll be waiting for you there. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next video. For now, bye-bye.